let us talk to the boys. Are they there, or are they having a lunch break? What's going on? What's happening here with the guys? Oh, there they are. Hello, friends. How are you?
What's good?
New York Rick?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. By the way, did the Adelaide Crows bet hit?
No, they didn't even cover the spread.
They didn't cover the spread?
No.
What was the spread?
10.5.
And what was it? What was the actual?
I actually don't know how to read scores in this.
How do you know they didn't cover?
Because it's, all right, so it says 13.8 parentheses 86 to 8.6 parentheses 54.
Oh, of course.
So I would assume they didn't cover.
I have no idea.
Maybe they did cover.
Wait, so you may have won?
No.
Okay.
We rode the money line. They lost.
Oh, money line. Okay. I gotcha.
That's
Well, listen, we fly as one, okay, through the good times and the bad times. Shout out to the Adelaide Crows. By the way, what about our good friend Andrew Schultz? How great was that?
fantastic.
I mean, that was one of my favorite in-studio guests. What a lovely guy.
I ordered the special.
You did?
It was on. Yep.
That's the thing I love about GC. Like, you're all in. You go all in no matter what.
Had I had more time, I was going to put up, this will be up, I'll put up the poster.
What do you mean if you had more time? This didn't, I mean, this
A lot of things happening back here.
Okay. Everything okay?
His shirt
Yeah?
looked like a regular polo.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like that?
$880, yeah.
Is that I mean, he sold them. By the way, can we talk about
That independent money's coming in.
Yeah. That is...
yesterday, by the way, I'm sitting on my couch. I get a few screen grabs sent to me from the great Bam Bam Baklava, Action Bronson, and I don't know what it is, like zoomed in on shoes. All right, screen grabs, and I'm like, what is it? What is he sending me here? It's like several pictures zoomed in on shoes. And he's like, bro, what is going on here? And I'm like, I don't get it. But then at the very, very bottom, I see Connor Burke's Instagram. And I was like, oh, are you pointing out GC styling and profiling because he's wearing like super fancy shoes in Italy? And he's like, bro, I didn't know he rolled like that, GC. Bam Bam, not only pointing out your shoes, liking your post. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, no, I did.
Giving you the
crazy.
old like, says
Pretty
he's
crazy.
a huge GC mark and loves your style as well. How about that?
Oh, well, it's much appreciated. Yeah, pretty crazy moment.
Action Bronson.
Yeah. Been a pretty big Action Bronson fan for years now, so pretty crazy.
We need to get him in studio now that
Yeah.
we're opening things up to the...
I'll have to wear my nicest shoes when he comes in.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to uphold it now.
By the way, who's going to Long Island this weekend? I know you are. Birthday show, right?
I will be there. I'll be ready to go.
Rick, you going to be there?
I'll be there working.
Wow. How excited are you? Is it true that you asked to work this card because Dustin Jacoby's on it?
Yeah, that's it. I was like, listen, if Dustin's fighting, I'm there.
That's his guy. He loves Dustin.
Yeah, I'm being forced to ride Dustin Jacoby this week because of Rick.
Listen,
Wow.
I mean,
Friends support friends. People are hammering Don Jung. I think we might, by the end of the week, we might get Dustin Jacoby at plus odds.
Wow. Dog of the week, Dustin Jacoby? I don't have that kind of confidence. Now,
It could flip, man. People are
please
loving
don't.
Don
Please
Jung.
don't,
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
I'll say. Please
curse
don't.
Him. Don't curse him.
okay, first of all, I hate that we're perpetuating this, that this has become a thing. Number one, Courtney Casey got robbed. Agree or disagree? And I don't want to do the whole game where we're like, oh, she didn't get robbed. It was a really close fight. No, that was a robbery. That was 1,000% a robbery. How she lost that was, you know what that was? That was MVP versus the other dude a couple of months ago.
I don't know if
Storley?
Storley.
Yes.
I don't know if that was a robbery.
Off her
Yeah.
back. That was a robbery too. Doing damage off her back. She was
Yeah.
busy. She was active. She was working.
I'm going to go
So-
0 for 2 on the robberies there.
Yeah, I was watching it on my phone in a cup holder while I was still at the Brooklyn Cyclones game, so
Oh, yeah. How was
can't
that?
definitively speak on whether it was robbery.
By the way, did Frank go to that or not?
Nah.
Thank
No.
God.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I'm
weather.
counting my blessings right now that he
Yes.
didn't.
You're a big Brooklyn Cyclones. You got season tickets yet?
No, that's the last game I'm going to.
Okay, she got robbed. Then I say, hey, look out for MJ. Didn't have the confidence to like seal the deal on that one. He gets robbed.
That was closer to a robbery than the
You
Courtney
think so?
Casey one.
I
Yeah,
thought
think-
Courtney was
see,
actually.
like, I thought you could have like said Courtney Casey won, but like I feel like Michael Johnson. I really think he won that fight.
Horrible.
Was also watching that one in the cup holder as well. So
And then, of course, Amon wins for all of us.
that's what we butchered that so bad. We should have dove in. I wish I had known he looked exactly like you at the beginning of the week because then we could have really
played
just
that
like
up.
yes. I would have bet him. You would have made it the H-Dow. It would have been incredible when he came on.
Is there a reason you didn't pick him as H-Dow?
So I sort of listen, just like Iman, I'm dealing with confidence issues right now.
You didn't want to curse him. Just say it.
No, listen.
Just say it.
There was a period there back in April where I was throwing these down left, right, and center, right? Oh, Cheeto Vera,
Yeah.
Katie Taylor. I mean, I was freaking wheeling and dealing. Now I'm starting to have second thoughts.
And you didn't want to put that bad juju on him.
I had a moment there. I was like, I haven't done one in a couple. Okay, you know what? It's Courtney Casey. Courtney Casey wins these fights. This is when she thrived. Now I know she's the queen of split decision losses as well. But here's what I didn't account for. I love Valentina. She's tremendous, friend of the program. I didn't count for her to yell after every strike in an empty apex. That 100% affected the judges. Oh, come on, Valentina. Can you calm down a little bit? Not all these are actually like hitting. I've never, I was so frustrated.
Corners that do it, it's effective.
It works.
I just want to plug one thing real quick.
Please.
We're talking about all these fights, quote unquote robberies, which I will, on the record, I disagree with. But our very own AK Lee at MMAfighting.com does the robbery review. He did a robbery review for Johnson and Malarkey. So check that out at MMAfighting.com.
Oh,
Nice.
And what's
Great
the
plug.
verdict?
I mean, I don't want to tell you
Yeah,
the
that's
verdict
right,
because
that's
it's going to
right.
break your heart.
Wow, can we talk about the YouTube chat here for a second?
How great is that?
Oh, Olajuwon just joined. I love Olajuwon. Killishaw is just freaking
The man.
dominating that place. I mean, I never even knew Killishaw was here before. And how does one join? Does anyone know the info on this?
Yeah, you just hit join and you sign out for the $2. $2 a month. We're gonna update these badges. We're gonna get some custom emojis.
It's incredible. I'm going to join as well.
Yeah, I'm already in there.
You're in there? You're talking?
Right, I just commented on it.
Better experience?
Much.
Oh, Connor
Much
Burks.
better experience.
Shout me out. This is tremendous. By the way, what about Chase Sherman taking a picture with OJ after his fight? Did you guys
Yeah,
see
the
that?
caption was
Caption was.
I didn't see the
something else.
caption. What were the what was the
killers.
That's what he wrote?
Yeah,
Oh,
all caps.
jeez. I mean, way to ruin your moment.
I mean, unbelievable
or
knockout.
is
Like
it-
he went
is it
that
a great
flurry
caption?
to finish Vandera. I was like, when Vandera started getting mauled, I was like, well, maybe he's gonna shoot for the takedown now. He didn't. He didn't.
By the way, you guys know about my OJ moment, right?
No,
I'm aware of it.
I'm not.
Have I told you the story?
I'm not sure if you've told it on air. I know it.
People like to drop that picture like it's like, oh, look at Ariel. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not something I was. Oh, actually, I told this story recently when I was working for a production company that was working for Spike TV, and I was pretty much producing / hosting a web series, which was called, wait for it, Spike's Sexiest Bartenders, where I had to go across America to find the sexiest bartenders in America. This is a true story.
You hosted this.
Yes, I hosted it. There's footage somewhere of it online. This is back in 2006. So one of the stops was Dallas.
Go dig it up.
Yeah. Jedi, EK, someone out there, Killishaw. Anyway, one of the stops was Dallas, and I'm in Dallas with someone who's working on the show with me, and we're in the lobby, and there's OJ Simpson. This is 2006. So I think this was before he went to jail for the the second thing, right? The Nevada thing. But shortly thereafter, I think he went to jail. Anyway, we go in the elevator at the same time as OJ Simpson. We go all the way. So I'm like, I just want to see where this goes. We go all the way to the top, and there's like, I don't know, like a rooftop bar. It was at the W, right next to the American Airlines Arena or Center. No, I think it's Arena in Dallas. I always get confused which one is Arena, which one's Center, Dallas, and Miami. Anyway, we go, and at some point in this elevator ride, very brief, we start talking to OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson then says, come hang out with us. So here's the thing. I was a big Buffalo Bills fan. I was fascinated. Oh, I am a big Buffalo Bills fan. I was fascinated by the trial. So I was like, I just want to see where this goes, right? So we end up sitting with OJ Simpson, me, my colleague, OJ, and I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it was either 2 or 3, dare I say, ladies of the night, if you catch my drift. Now,
Sure.
OJ sitting there holding court. I'm sitting there with him, holding court, telling stories about God knows what. At one point, turns to me, I kid you not, and tells me that he's not having a good time. And tells me, no joke, that he's going to go to the bathroom and leave.
Irish goodbye.
Yeah, but he tells me, like, this is, and sure enough, he did it. He went to the bathroom and never returned.
Did he like shake your hand? Like he was like, all right, man, I'm out of here. I'm just telling you.
I'm just going to go, yeah, I'm just going to leave.
It seemed like he was having a great time, though.
I thought he was having a great time. I mean, I was just like kind of, taking it all in like a sponge. And then at some point, we all just dispersed. But so there's a picture of me out there with OJ because I don't know how the picture came about. I'm not a big picture guy, but, this is pre MMA media career. And OJ and I took a photo together.
Wow. That's a ridiculous story.
It is a ridiculous story. The best is the videos. Oh, well, hey there, Twitter world.
Oh, God, yeah.
We got our fantasy draft coming up.
Yeah,
I got to
he's in the
tell
golf cart.
you. Yeah. It's always like catching him off guard, but clearly not. Oh, well, hey there,
The
Twitter
old
world.
shows where they'd come into the house of the celebrity.
Right.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, Jordy Palacios.
Dance for them.
By the way, New York Rick asking why there's $100 on my table. First of all, because I'm the man. Second of all, this is straight from WWE because I'm a WWE shill. It was in the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Very cool.
It's real, by the way. Look at that.
Damn.
Yeah. So I put it here for good luck.
$1 million man over here.
Did anyone get the? I was one of those times where you like to hear if there's a pop in the crowd. Did you guys like the? On a scale of 1 to
Yeah, but I noted it.
what? Okay.
He sold everything. He's
Were you surprised that he knows?
He's not leaning into that.
Yeah.
It's his friend.
I know.
He's not
but
going there.
if the tables were turned, I feel like he'd be hitting me with the hot stuff. He was trying to get the
Listen,
UFC stuff out of me.
Deflected it well. He was laughing about it.
But you could tell. I mean, I
having-
feel like he
Oh, he
appreciated
wanted to
it.
say something, I feel like. But he didn't.
I don't think he was expecting it too. What do you think?
No, he definitely was expecting it. In fact, I would wager that a lot of his interviews, people ask him about it.
You think so?
It was a thing,
Trug walk? Fiziev Gaethje, is that the fight?
That would be a sick fight.
Yeah, that's the fight. That is definitely the fight.
Man, I love Fiziev. I'm a huge fan.
He's awesome.
Tough to dislike, dude.
Can I just tell you my one thing? And I think he's going to be on the show Wednesday. What do you think it is going to be?
The post-fight callouts.
Bro, I mean,
Oh,
now it's great for it's great for your
opposite.
it's great for your engagement. I saw the tweet, the Instagram, everyone. Come on, man. First of all, you just spent the week verbally sparring with Conor McGregor. You're on the verge of, I don't know, a top 3 fight. Really, Rafael Nadal is the call out, or at the very least,
attention.
The injured tennis
It's
player.
a Trojan horse. It's a Trojan horse.
at the very
say
least,
that.
do that and then come back with something else. He didn't come back with anything else.
He did. He said Gaethje at the post-fight press conference.
Oh
and now
yeah,
everybody's
with
talking about
4
Gaethje.
people watching.
Is anybody not talk? You're talking about Gaethje. Is anybody not talking about Gaethje because he did Nadal? No.
Who did he do last time? Vince
In
Vaughn?
fact,
Vince Vaughn.
more people, and then Hasbulla before that.
Hasbulla
In fact,
was the all-timer.
More people are talking about the Gaethje fight for him because he called out.
You think so?
Rafa Nadal. Of course. It's the Trojan horse. He's getting your attention, and then he gets what he wants. It's brilliant.
You think
brilliant.
more people are talking about it because of the Nadal call out?
Yeah, because more people care about him, because more people care about what he has to say or what he's doing. If he just walks out there, who do we know who random main event fighter calls out like after every fight?
No, I know, but I feel like there was an opening there to at least. I mean, like everyone calls out Conor.
See that? See, after the interview with you, it seemed like he kind of wasn't like in on the Conor.
But by the way, bad timing on our part. After the interview, that's when the thing really heated up.
That's when it heated up.
That's when it was like 8 straight tweets about him.
Connor's talking
Golf.
about 12 irons.
Yeah, I don't know what's
turning
going on.
into Tiger Woods of Muay Thai.
So I
or
felt
whatever.
for sure he should have then leaned in.
Yeah, I mean, I just think is that like that could have been equally interesting from a not gonna happen but why not perspective as Rafa Nadal. So yeah, you could have leaned into the Conor thing because that fight's not happening. Let's be real.
Why not?
Rafael Nadal.
First of all, they look alike.
How's he gonna get the Conor fight?
Why not? I mean, by the
Conor's
way,
not coming back to fight Fiziev.
you don't think so?
No, stop that.
You said McGregor and Fiziev look alike?
Yeah.
No, me and
Well, I know you.
Oh, Rick and Fiziev.
No, and Conor and Fiziev.
seeing like a little bit of that shaped beard,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
Hey, a
when
little
he has
bit.
the close cropped hair, I could see that. I think me and Fiziev.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
it? Brett with
Brett,
the,
yes.
yeah.
Had the great
Great tweet. Great
Brett
tweet.
K.
Didn't
He's already
even,
done with
didn't even
Sh-
think
done
about
one
it.
with
Never
Shane
even
Burgos
thought about
this
it.
week.
But well done.
But you don't do the shaved sides anymore.
Listen, maybe one day soon we'll.
No, but like you always said that was your big mistake.
Oh, the
right?
man. Yeah. No, this is long.
This
now.
is long. Yeah,
The sides are grown all the way back here. No,
razor
that was the big mistake. But no, I mean, he's not fighting Conor. You know that. How's he going to get that fight? There's
I actually don't
10
think it's
names ahead of him.
Sure, but Conor comes back first quarter. You never know. I mean, who would have thought that Conor would be in the running to fight Michael Chandler?
Why not? Sure, I would have accepted that. I would have accepted that call out. But again, that's only as a platform, as a springboard to then go, I really want Justin Gaethje. Everybody knows I want Justin Gaethje. Give me Justin Gaethje.
You think Gaethje takes it?
Man, I mean, who's left for Gaethje? I mean, he's fought, it's got to be like, what is it? It's Gamrot or Fiziev, the guys that have called him out. Like, what else would be out there for him? A Dustin rematch?
Ranked 8th right now in the UFC rankings.
But Fiziev's probably going to jump him, right?
He's got it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, sometimes those rankings are screwy, but
he's not
Tony
gonna fight
Ferguson is ranked
RDA.
9th.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
He's not going to fight Dariush.
Yeah, I mean,
He's already fought Chandler.
Gaethje's going to have to fight one of these guys coming up. That's really what it is. Or I could do Poirier if you're Gaethje.
No.
Poirier and Gaethje.
Poirier Diaz.
Chandler and Poirier.
Chandler Poirier would be great.
Got some real heat on it now. I like that one.
I feel like Chandler is going to try to wait as long as he can to fight Conor.
Smart.
First quarter.
He, I think, can get Conor, whereas Fiziev,
Yeah.
that's a no. Just not happening.
I don't think it's a crazy thought. Next, no. But I don't think it's a crazy thought.
Maybe
For
sometime
Conor,
down the
why?
line.
That's all risk and no reward. What is the
It's not
point
like
of
it's
that
a
fight?
warm-up fight.
I'm
Fiziev's
saying
unbelievable.
at some point, Fiziev is going to. I think the sky is the limit.
Oh, I
for
see.
the
What
guy.
you-
So at some point he's got.
I'm talking like near term.
No.
I'm talking
at some
next
point.
fight.
No, I don't think next fight.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, I think
Yeah,
literally
sure.
no chance.
Maybe. He's got the guy's got the tools. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Also, he's
he
got
is
the
that
look.
good.
He speaks enough English to where he connects with people. He's fun.
Yeah. He's got that level of English where he could be funny in English.
Yeah,
and
he is
push it
pretty
forward.
funny,
Where
actually.
Habib started. And now
1,000%.
Habib's
Triple G started it with the big drama show.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like you would like a guy like Shavkat.
Yeah, like when he was talking to you on the show and he was talking about the Valentina fishhook and how
Tremendous.
he's nervous. He's like, I was shit myself. Like he's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
He's a funny dude,
He's
clearly.
a very funny guy.
And he's got, as you shamelessly plugged on.
No,
he's got great,
wow.
management team behind
First of
him.
all, the only management duo to show up to the meetup, but that's not why I shouted them out. Look,
No,
here's the thing about
roster.
Danny.
I mean, the roster.
Danny and Sayat, two great guys. Met them, Menches. Here's the thing. Tremendous roster.
Yeah.
I mean, Jan, Tsarukian, Shavkat, Fiziev.
Top guys from that part of the world, like just crushing.
And, you got your Calvillos, your Kiesas, your Drickuses of the world. Not enough people talk about them. And for me, selfishly, I will say, you text Danny or Sayat about someone coming on the show, like they respond within 30 seconds.
Sharp.
So
They know what they're doing.
I respect that. To me means a lot. That's number one.
I would say Fiziev is the cream of that crop. And
Over Jan?
I could see
Yeah, I
him.
was going to say over Jan.
I could see him.
I mean, Jan's tasted the gold.
Yeah, I think he's the guy, man. I really do.
Yeah, it's one or two. Shavkat?
How are you going to be?
yeah,
you know what?
Yeah,
you might have got me there.
They really are
You might have
loaded.
got me there.
Incredible.
It's
even Tsarukian.
It's a nice little problem to have.
And he's coming off a
thinking about.
loss, but like this guy is still the
Drickus?
limit for that dude.
I think Drickus is amazing.
That one.
Didn't Aurelio call him
I
out?
don't have this. I don't have the ceiling as high as some of these.
No, but I'm just saying that's a solid roster. No one talks about them as one of the top dogs, and I think we should. By the way, Yair saying earlier, you guys are going to be there. Win title shot. Warranted? Like it? Is that the call? I mean,
Who
I
else?
well,
who else is out there?
I'm not. We're not near Sacramento, but I could feel Josh Emmett's head, spinning at that, suggestion.
It's not a meritocracy, unfortunately. It's just how.
What about Josh Emmett coming on the show saying that he was going to sit cage side for the fight, and then Uriah tells everyone that they put him in the rafters?
Yeah.
Poor
Crazy.
guy.
I mean, I think that tells you
Where
Yair, why Yair is pretty confident that he'll be next.
How much of a challenge does Yair
Who's that?
pose
Is that
to Volk?
Danny Rubenstein?
No, I just got a text from Chael saying, more on OJ. That was amazing. Don't stop.
Chael knows.
Wow.
Chael knows.
I mean, it's quite the story. I'm not going to lie.
Listen, why don't you just sell him that story? Because he buys people's stories. Sell him that story, and he can tell it. On
Chael
his-
buys
on his
stories?
thing. Wait, serious?
What are you talking about?
Notorious.
Is this shade on Chael? Because I won't accept it.
No, this is true. He talks about this.
That he buys people's stories?
If he hears a good story, you tell him a good story.
Yes.
He will say, "I'll give you money to never tell that story again." And now it's mine. So
What?
But see, here's the problem. You already told the OJ story, but maybe he'll half price. Maybe he'll do a half price deal.
Wow.
He buys people's stories. I mean, is that not brilliant? Like,
I didn't know that was a
no
thing.
shade at all. It's brilliant.
Any proof of this? Like, has anyone confirmed it?
Yes,
trying to
I
find
think
it right now.
it was either Matt Hughes, Matt Lindland. Obviously, Lindland would be an easy one because he's like, you know, a teammate. He has.
They said that Chael. Wow. By the way,
Well,
I've known,
Chael's talked about it before, and then they have confirmed.
I've known Chael for quite some time. I've never been
Former
offered a
UFC
story.
fighter reveals that Chael Sonnen used to purchase stories to narrate in interviews.
That is amazing.
I can't believe you didn't know this.
I did not know
This is
that.
the first time in
Chris
our
Levin with
many
Helwani.
years together that I have. Oh, Lieben. Lieben is one who recently came
Lieben.
out
Yes.
and said it. This is the first time in many years I've ever told you something MMA related that you didn't know already.
By the way, you could do pictures on the fly over there, right?
Yeah, if you give me 30 seconds.
If you type in my name and OJ, does it come up?
Nah, I already checked.
What?
Ariel Helwani, OJ Simpson. All that comes up is the cover for
Maybe on Twitter?
DC and Helwani when you had Charles Barkley on.
Yeah, Jose Young saying
Charles Barkley.
Lieben stories.
I don't know. I don't know about no Charles Barkley. It doesn't come up. I bet you someone's going to tweet in like 0.4 seconds. Wow, that's. I'm surprised.
Alexander
not Charles
Cayley
Barkley?
saying like when Jay Peterman bought Kramer started.
People post this all the time. I get it all the time. Like they think that they've like unveiled some deep dark secret about me. In any event, well, I bet you someone's gonna tweet it. We could show it if you want, or you can try to find it somewhere. I think it's on my Facebook, which I have not been on in years.
I don't have Facebook.
Wow.
Say that. Don't
Anti-Facebook? Oh, there it is.
Oh, you found it?
No, someone just tweeted it to me. I don't know how. Yeah, there it is. And Jose posted it. Have you ever seen that pic?
I've seen it. Yeah.
It's tremendous. He's all disheveled and stuff.
Yeah,
Let me
it
get it
looks
up
like
here.
you guys were in a club. Like that's exactly what it looks like.
How
A club that he wanted to escape from.
How old am I?
Soon? Well, no. How soon did he leave after this?
That's a good question. It was quite the time. Like it was a significant amount of time that we were sitting there. There was a
Now,
drink
what are
or
you
two.
doing? What are you doing?
I'm just well. First of all, look at me. This is when I'm weighing like 145 pounds.
Yeah. But what's your posture? Where are you sitting? Like
I'm literally sitting next to him. Yeah.
But, like what?
I was not going to give up this
talking to the
opportunity.
women. Like what's happening?
I
People
remember
coming over?
trying to figure out what their connection was to him, and that's how I figured out,
Yeah.
what was
They're
going on
professional, yes.
here. And there was someone with him too that I think was like a business manager, a business person that was
Handler.
trying to like get the night rolling for him, and I just think he wasn't feeling it. I'm almost 100% certain that I was asking him questions about the Bills.
But are you two chatting? Is he chatting with everybody? Are people coming
Honestly,
over?
I think he like I hate to say it, I think we hit it off. I mean, I think that there was
yeah. Sure,
there
he'll
was
be in the
some-
next book.
I mean, I don't know what it was about it, but maybe I was like asking him, but not asking too much. I wasn't fanboying too much. I don't know. It's one of those
I'm
things.
sure he loved your energy.
Now, before we get Jake Paul joining us at 4:00,
Yeah.
and then breaking news regarding the show. Do you guys know what the breaking news is?
I'm not aware,
I have
but
no clue.
Well, you're about to find out. We'll do it after the Jake interview. I think a lot of people will be excited about it. I just wanted to say, now I'm getting flooded by the damn picture on my Twitter. Jeez.
I know I'm doing all this work.
You
and
open
we've
the
moved on
gates
from
for
it
this.
No. Whenever you're ready. You ready for it?
now. If you give me
All right, keep talking, Ariel.
Okay. Well, I just want
one more
to.
second.
Here's the thing. Jake Paul, Hasim Rahman Jr.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's the
Oh.
picture.
Now we're ready.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. There I am.
Just made Chael's
Hey,
day.
who laughed back there? I don't appreciate that. Whoever did that. Yeah, there I
Turning off
am.
the cough box here.
Young Helwani, beardless, with a Renthal.
He does look a little disheveled.
Jeez. I mean, he
All
doesn't
right,
want to be
I'm
there.
gonna
He wants
head
to
out
get
of here.
out.
So anyhow, Hasim Rahman Jr. I see people like
Joe
this.
just said, look at the size of his hands. Yeah, he's got some
His
big mitts.
size are freaking huge. There's a guy that I follow, Matt Casavant, Montreal boxing guy. Like, oh, don't let Jake off the hook. This is a sham of a fight. I'm like, bro,
Wait,
what?
what?
What are you talking about? I see this now. There's guys that I respect, like Dan Canobio. I think is great, who will call it like it is. If you go, and I don't need to do the whole thing again. I did it last week. Go to every single top boxer. Go to every single one and see who they fought
Yeah.
as a 5-0. And by the way, I don't even know if I consider the first two fights legit professional fights. Nate Robinson and Inson Gibb, like these aren't.
You don't know if you do. Let me tell you, you do not.
Okay.
Those are not real fights.
Askren coming off hip replacement, sure. Tyron twice, sure. Right?
I can forgive hip replacement. He's still a top level fighter. Yep.
At best. And the thing is that people like to say about Woodley, they like to say, oh, he's never boxed before. Let me tell you something. He's a former UFC champion. He has fought on the highest of levels in MMA. He's a tough freaking guy. He's a Division I. Like, just the fact that he's never actually been in a boxing match should not take anything away from the fact that he beat him via points and then knocked him out. And now you're fighting a guy who has nowhere near the name value as not only a Woodley, but a Tommy Fury as well. Yes, he's got the family, and he probably got it because he's Hasim Rahman Jr. Fine. And then they like to say he's coming off a loss. Who gives a freaking crap? Like, so is Yair Rodriguez. Since when is coming off a loss some sort of,
in boxing, it's different, but to your point, I get it. Like
12-1, and now we're going to go through his record and tell everyone like, what are you talking about? The majority of guys who are 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 are fighting debutantes, are fighting guys who are 1-12.
Even worse than that.
Yes.
Yeah, the 1-12 guys.
None of you expected this. None of you thought that this was going to be an option.
This is a harder fight.
MMA fans like, fight someone real like Anderson Silva. What? 40. Anderson Silva's 47.
You can't criticize that. Oh, yes, but you can't criticize that if you're also going to use
no, the point
Askren or Tyron Woodley to prop up that fighting is fighting, because then Anderson Silva is up to the challenge and of equal caliber. But this is a harder fight than Tommy Fury.
He has reached this level. He has reached the level that Conor was at in 2015, 14, 16, where he could do no right. If he picks Chad Mendes, they'll say it was on 2 weeks' notice. If he picks this guy,
it's like somebody predicted that. It's almost like somebody on this show.
What did you predict?
Sat here for a really long time when you kept talking about Tommy Fury and the legitimacy of fighting a boxer, and then I said, if he fought him, nothing would change, and they would still find a reason to say he never fought a boxer. Great.
What was the apology that you wanted from us?
Yeah, what was the apology you wanted from us, by the way?
Well, because I'm the one who has said time and again that he's actually a pretty good boxer who is willing to put in the work, put in the time to stick his neck out.
And who said the?
You guys were all like, "He's a sham. He's a circus."
Nobody said this.
All of you were like,
but
he's putting a black eye on boxing.
But I did say, no matter who he fights, nobody will give him credit, and that's why the Tommy Fury fight was stupid from the very beginning. Because it doesn't matter if he fights a quote unquote boxer, as is evidenced by this fight. He's fighting a real boxer, and nobody cares. And nobody's going to say, oh, Jake Paul beat a boxer. They will find an excuse, as I've always said. And that's why the Tommy Fury fight never made any sense. Tommy's not any good.
I think after this one, if he wins, he will, especially if he wins impressively, there are going to be people who are going to say, oh, he's coming up a loss, he's a knockout, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
I think you'll start to see a lot more credit thrown his way.
I don't, but...
You really don't.
Yeah, why? Why would that all of a sudden change? Nobody wants to... If people don't want to give him credit, this is not going to make them give him credit.
Why do you think people are so hesitant?
Just because he's Jake Paul. I just think that's the reason.
Because he's obnoxious, because he's loud, because he's in your face, because
he's getting attention at 5-0, 4-0.
He's Jake Paul.
If he was quiet and building himself up and fighting Rahman, nobody would talk about it. Like this, it's very obvious, but yeah, he's not going to get credit for this. Come on. No way. And one of the things, I think you and Schultz talked about this, the amateur career is more significant than the pro career. That's where you start to see like the toughest fights, crazy turnaround times and things like that. He's legit. He is extremely legit, and we'll see if Jake Paul can beat him. I was much more confident Jake Paul would beat Tommy Fury than
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, are the lines out for this?
I don't think so. That's what I was just thinking.
It's a much harder fight.
I think I'm going to bet Jake Paul no matter what.
Yeah.
It's been a cash cow. Oh, wow. What, the line is out. What do you guys think it is?
Rahman minus 160.
I'm going to say Jake minus 125.
Currently on DraftKings Sportsbook, Jake Paul minus 225.
Whoa.
Rahman coming back at plus 175.
Wow.
Sounds like Rick has to take.
I'm definitely taking.
Yeah, he said Rahman was minus 160, plus 175. That's great value.
He's getting a little bit of that juice of interest. Dallas Cowboys, Knicks, all Lakers.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to bet Jake Paul at minus 225.
Maybe via finish. Is there any prop action there?
Nah, no prop. Unless you want to take fights to draw at one book plus 1,600.
Boring.
By the way, I mean, we talk about this like being meta for a second, dissecting this. Jake Paul being doubted is the best thing for Jake Paul. Like, he shouldn't get credit, and he shouldn't want to get credit. He should want people to continue to doubt him. Floyd Mayweather built one of the best legacies in boxing off people wanting to doubt him. He should never want. He should always want to be doubted if he wants to continue to get this attention. And he should never be aiming for people to be like, you know what, Jake Paul, you finally did it. You're a true boxer, and we love you. Everything would disappear overnight. Nobody wants that. He should want to be doubted.
Amanda Serrano.
She's probably a gigantic fan.
Minus 4,000,
Yeah.
Jesus, 4,000. I agree with what you just said. I will say you want people to doubt, but also tune in, right? So it's okay to want to see you lose. This is just like going into the Woodley fight last year, which was a big deal in Cleveland. He's selling it out. I don't think anyone would have predicted a year later Madison Square Garden against a pro boxer. Right? A year later.
Isn't that what you would have predicted, though? That was your thing. The next step was a pro boxer.
It's a pretty big freaking deal. MSG. People don't just waltz into MSG. Like that's a pretty big freaking deal.
The venue part.
I mean, that too.
Prestigious, but like, they
needed a name. They needed someone. Like that's probably why Rahman. I knew that they had trained together, but I didn't know that there was any bad blood. Sure. What about the marketing of just dropping that video?
Yeah,
holding on to that for 2 years.
It's the Paulie Malignaggi sparring. It's the Paulie Malignaggi sparring with Conor fight.
It is really compelling stuff.
100%. I think though the unfortunate downside of that, the side effect of that is the people who will say that this is a quote unquote work, a setup because they had previously had a relationship. Now, if you watch the video, it's a contentious relationship. It's not a friendly relationship, but it opens the door for people who want to put on their tinfoil hats and shout conspiracy.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like if he knocks him out, there will be the conspiracies like that. Yeah, they trained together. He got paid to do this.
This annoys me, and I think this is an MMA thing because I think MMA fans don't realize that in boxing, like you bring in people to spar with you. You pay them to spar you.
Your camp is built around you, and you bring in other fighters to
There's been countless stories over the years. Oh, this guy was in this guy's camp, and now they're fighting each other, this and that. Like that, there's a difference between sparring partner and teammate, friend. You know what I mean? Like this guy was never, to the best of my knowledge, around the camp, friends, living there. That
video didn't make them look like friends, that's for damn sure.
No, but to your point, that video gets jobs like, oh, this is fake, this is rigged. Why did you hold on to this? Why did you do this? It's to me, and it has nothing. I felt the same way. Go back to the MMA beat. I used to argue with Jeff Wagenheim about this all the time. This reluctance to give people credit, this cynicism that exists, especially on the internet, to not give people credit, give them their due, give them their props, is very frustrating. Especially, this is very reminiscent of Conor back in the day.
And
now again, please, for the love of God, don't. I'm not comparing him to Conor in terms of skill, impact.
This one.
He should want this, and I'm sure Nikisa, Jake understand how the game is played. Believe me, they want it.
Jake Paul is McGregor. McGregor is your Ali, as you said earlier.
Did I get killed for that one?
No, I think you're all right there.
I love the whole thing of like, oh, Nikisa doesn't want me to. They're playing this perfectly.
They're playing this perfectly. This is how it gets built. This is how it gets built. You continue to doubt. That was Conor doesn't become Conor. Conor doesn't become successful if the doubters aren't doubting. The Jose Aldo fight, like that was supposed to be Conor's. Oh, he's finally there. Or even anniversary. Wow, wait a minute. Anniversary today. UFC 189.
Oh yeah, what a fight!
That was supposed to be Aldo.
One of my favorites.
But it was Chad Mendez. I mean,
where were you? Conor,
I have a crazy story.
Sophomore in high school.
Oh Jesus!
Is that okay? That's Wait,
what year was that?
2016.
15.
15? No, yeah, I was like a junior in college then. No.
Great fight.
What's the crazy story?
Remember I was there in Vegas, not for the fight.
Oh yeah.
A guy gave me tickets.
And you flew
three rows off the floor. No, I was in
Wow.
Vegas. I wasn't going to go to the fight. I was looking for a bar. Couldn't find
Why were you in
it.
Vegas though?
I was with my buddies, degenerate gamblers. I mean, just doing what people do in Vegas.
Scumbags.
That is
scumbags.
yeah. And we were doing MMA, and I remember that being one of the first times that we were actually. I don't even think I saw you, but
Yeah.
it was like we were in the.
No, I saw you because wasn't that the airport trip when
Yes, Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, I saw you there.
What a story! 33rd birthday.
What an event too.
Wow,
189
7
was
years ago.
insane. But yeah, a fan, an awesome dude, gave me tickets.
For free?
He couldn't go. He wasn't there. He couldn't sell them, and he wasn't there.
How could he not sell tickets that were 3 rows back?
They were too expensive, and the fight had already started. I was like, he gave me the tickets, and I got there at the start of Rory McDonald versus Robbie Lawler. That
What?
is when I walked into the arena.
You missed the rest? You missed like the Jeremy Stevens? and-
Oh, what, you're acting like I missed the good part?
No,
Like,
but
I walked in.
that was a great card, top to bottom.
Yeah, but to hang out with your friends and then walk into the arena for Rory, Robbie, and then Connor and Chad. I mean, unbelievable. But
And for free.
and for free. Shout out to that guy. I believe his name is Matt. I'll look it back
I
up.
don't even remember his name. Golly.
I mean, it's years ago now. But the point I was trying to make, the thing I was trying to illustrate there, Chad Mendes was supposed to be Connor never faced a wrestler. Then he faces Chad Mendes. Oh, but Chad Mendes took it on short notice. Jose Aldo is surely going to be the one. Oh, flash knockout. Every moment, the doubt was what got him to that next level. It wasn't because he was just winning. It was because people wanted to cast aspersions on it, because people wanted to doubt. And it built him into the megastar that he is. And Jake Paul could follow that path if he keeps defying the expectations while being doubted. But the doubt is what he wants. The doubt is what gets you there.
I can't wait. You guys going to go?
Yeah, I hope to.
Oh, you're going to cover it. You're going tomorrow?
I will not
Oh,
be there tomorrow.
you were going to go to the last one.
Tuesday's not a great day.
Oh, all right.
Got 2 kids. Got to watch them a little bit.
Do you see you going?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. No. To the event?
TBD.
Wow. It's a better
Tickets
card
on
than
sales yet?
I think
tomorrow
they just went on sale
or today. Tomorrow,
like
today?
pre-sale. I
Right.
think.
I should probably know this since I'm.
Yeah. I mean, geez.
Hosting
Just
the
trying
damn
to shame
thing.
me for not even going. You don't even know.
Not doing a great job of selling it to us here.
What do you mean? What do you want me to do? This is going to be actually a big. Should I do it now? Should I break the news now?
Save it.
Save it. All right. We're
Yes.
trying to
Yeah,
locate.
don't sandwich it. Don't sandwich it. Let it
Crypto
breathe.
Joe is efforting it right now.
He's
Also,
efforting?
I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't-
he's on the phone with
Yeah.
with JP's people.
JP. All right. I like
Doesn't
that.
hurt that they they tune in for a little bit longer. You get the little Jake bump. Then on the back end, we got this big
All right.
breaking news.
Big breaking news.
Yes.
By the way, some other breaking news ish last night, and we are excited about it. I think most people are excited about it. Yuri Prochaska coming out. By the way, I love the way Yuri Prochaska handled this. He's like, I'm making the decision. I am going to
yeah,
announce
but I
this."
mean, you got to take that with a grain of salt, right? Like,
What did he do
What?
at the end? He's like, "This is
What do you
my
mean, why?
announcement," and he just stares at the camera.
I love it.
Yeah,
Also,
that
where the hell
amazing.
was he? He was like in a castle or
Yeah,
something.
look,
I mean,
the
that's
scenes.
Yuri Prochaska for you, though. It's amazing.
He's
It's
just the
amazing.
most interesting man.
He's the
in
man.
the sport.
He's the freaking
Yeah.
man. I'm a little sad about the hair. I'm not gonna lie. I feel
No,
like
it looks
takes-
great. He looks like $1 million.
I want the hair back.
I love the hair, but I also like how he's like,
Yeah.
that was then,
Fresh start.
this is
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it, but don't you think the hair makes him stick out?
Yeah, it's
gives
like
him an
iconic.
edge. It gives him a gimmick.
Not
The
no.
thing on Twitter,
What?
the two,
He's the champ now. He doesn't need it.
the slants, the slashes, was that like, did that used to be the hair? Is that what he was referencing?
Oh,
Whenever he tweets,
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
slash.
I actually think
slash.
I actually think I asked him about this once, and I don't remember what he said.
I guess I wasn't listening.
Someone, yeah.
He's got it. I like the sleek. I like the new sleek Yuri. But no, what do you mean?
What do you think happens in a rematch?
Before we say that, him just saying it doesn't mean it's done. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
First of all, I like the chutzpah to say it.
Yeah,
I like
that's cool.
Yes.
but it doesn't mean
I like this movement of announcing your own fights. Even like they did it for Mackenzie Dern and Yan Xiaonan
yeah.
on Friday or whatever it was. Anyhow, I've been a big proponent of this. I like it though. I'm actually surprised. Like from the conversations that I was having with them before, post our interview, and even post the fight, it seemed like he was leaning in the direction of Jan Blachowicz. Fresh start, cut the hair, didn't like the last fight. I think you guys tell me if I'm wrong, based on the street cred and the the response and all that, I think the people like this, right? I think people are giving him props for this. Like no one's saying,
Yeah.
we've seen it, move on, blah, blah, blah. I think the combination
Yeah, I
of
mean,
the
how
fight
did you
being
not
so
want it
good,
again?
Glover being loved, and also Jan's fight being a little bit sort of unceremonious.
ending, yeah.
Right? People giving him love for this? You guys like
Oh,
it?
for sure. Yeah. I didn't see anyone talking negatively about it.
And I think we talked about this right after the fight. None of these are bad options, right? Every single one of these is a really good option. I'm down for Yuri versus any of these guys. It's great.
I wonder if the UFC. I saw an interview with Dana White where Aaron Bronstetter was interviewing him, and he asked him about Glover, and he was a little bit non-committal, but it seemed like he was leaning in that direction. He was like, "Oh, I like it, but I'm not gonna,
This is why I'm saying not. We got to wait to see, but not a bad option to run back what's likely going to be the fight of the year. Let's do it.
Glover in September.
That's
Magomed
soon.
Ankalaev in December.
Golly."
No, I'm just jamming Ankalaev in 2021.
Got to get that future right.
Also, Uncle. Oh,
I got the Yuri. I got the
have it.
Yuri and the Ankalaev futures.
Oh, could be a win-win.
Oh,
Is this
that's
why I'm getting the title shot. Come on.
that's because you double down, right?
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Well, or I guess not double down. You hedged it, right? That's the one where you had like multiples.
In the light heavyweight, I have Yuri and Ankalaev. Those are the two.
He's got a few in.
Which one pays out more?
Yuri. Or no, I think they pay out the same, but Yuri was like plus 350 and Ankalaev was plus 1,000.
Oh yeah, no, that makes me.
Yeah, it was like big difference in odds.
Also,
Yeah.
Ankalaev has to get by Anthony.
I know. Minus like 450. That was kind of
Ankalaev?
Yeah, monster favorite.
What is Anthony Smith?
Plus
I see the wheels turning on a.
Yeah, I mean this.
plus 340 right now on
see the
DraftKings
wheels
Sportsbook.
turning there.
I like that one. By the way, who's the favorite in the Brandon Moreno fight?
Brandon Moreno. I have already bet Kakara France plus 190.
Well, don't you have him as a future as well?
Ride it, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get screwed with the interim belt thing.
No, I think
yeah,
I,
we talked about
I think they'll squeeze one in before. You
yeah,
don't think?
yeah, December.
But if
December
you
he gets
don't,
the.
that's a tough win.
Oh my God, yeah. Or if Islam gets like a title shot in January.
Oh,
Because the Islam one was my biggest bet. That was like plus 285 too.
are there any right now that are completely out? I guess Joanna is out, right?
Yeah, Joanna's out. Rose. I did like Joanna and Rose. I'd have to go back and look.
I feel like Rose still. I mean, crazy things happen. Probably not.
Not before end of the year though.
Nah,
That's
not before the end of the year.
And then didn't you have
Carla
something
doesn't even
with
want to come back
Francis?
yet.
No, I had something with Cyril and John Jones,
Oh right, yeah.
which is gonna get kaput because Francis.
Still
will lay
nothing.
off.
Still nothing on that front.
I mean, yeah, I'd imagine he's out for a minute now.
Crazy. All right. Well, in a minute, we're going to be joined by the problem child, Jake Paul. I'm going to let him know what you guys said about the fight. Hate the fight.
How
This,
great it
that.
I'm excited for it, and I'm betting on him. Let him know that.
Oh yeah, it's legit. Wait, you just said you thought you didn't.
Oh
like
yeah,
the odds.
minus 225.
Yeah.
I forgot he's minus 225. I'll figure
Rahman
something
H
out.
Dow Rahman. Nah, I'm joking.
Wow, let him know.
I'm working.
let him
I'm
know.
working.
As
Do
you're
worse.
drinking
Do
Prime.
worse. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to Prime. I forgot about that. All right, guys.